Hey, everybody, welcome back. I'm Andrew Zimmern. That's Molly Mogren. Go Fork Yourself, Substack edition, episode D.
Yes.
I'm coming to you from a hotel room in Chicago. Molly is coming to you. Where are you?
I'm in your office in St. Louis Park, Minnesota.
The lighting is stunning there. You look wonderful.
So
Might I say you look summery. Is it warm out?
It's hot as balls.
That's
what they said on the news.
Warmer than the devil's taint.
Gross, but yes.
What would you? Hey, you started.
I did. I take full responsibility. I went there. Don't tell HR. I have a question for you. I don't know. I feel like you froze again.
No, don't. What would you like to talk about today?
Okay, I wanted to talk about what's next in snacks because here's me showing breaking the fourth wall or whatever. But the Sweets and Snacks Expo happened in Chicago at the end of May, and so there were a lot of like things about what's coming in food trends. And do you want to know what the number one thing is apparently that's coming at us in food?
I could guess, but I want to know.
S'more flavored things.
That's gross.
Isn't that so? I was so disappointed when I read that.
I don't like s'mores.
I mean, I like them like once a year at the cabin, maybe.
Well, I shouldn't say that. I like s'mores, but I don't do them with chocolate. I don't want.
Tell me more.
I don't want shitty Hershey's chocolate, cheap, gross plastic candy on my delicious graham cracker with my stunning.
You're cutting out again.
Roasted marshmallow.
No,
I don't like cheap, shitty Hershey's chocolate, fake candy mixed with the glory of a graham cracker and a roasted marshmallow.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
I do them differently.
Yeah, I want to hear how you do yours.
I take peanut butter.
Yep.
And put that on a graham cracker.
Yep.
Torch my marshmallow and
do you burn it? Do you burn it or do you brown it?
I brown it, but every once in a while to vary the taste, I burn it. Like if I have 2 or 3 s'mores, I want one of them burnt.
That makes sense.
But the other thing that I do is there's like spicy honey now. Now there's spicy peanut butter, and doing it with spicy peanut butter is really yummy too. And if you don't have spicy peanut butter, take your peanut butter, give a squirt of hot honey on it, and then put a burnt marshmallow onto it. You're going to be delighted. It's so much better than chocolate. I was not going to guess s'mores. I was going to say mashups.
Oh, see, that was number 2. That's number 2 is mashup. So s'more flavored things is number 1. I don't know. I mean, they're fine. I'm just like, why are they so messy? I don't like them all over my fingers. And also the graham cracker the bag needs to be open like immediately because they get soggy in 3 seconds.
Immediately. But fascinatingly, I think they're wrong.
What?
Because, well, I've not seen a lot of s'more shit out there. I mean, I have seen s'more candy, s'more cereals and stuff, but I've seen more mashups in the last 2 years than any other time in human. I mean, the latest one that I've 2 latest ones I've tasted, the Old Bay Goldfish.
All right.
Delicious.
I like it in theory. How'd it taste?
Amazing.
All right.
It's like they were meant to go together.
Love it.
Second thing that I have not had a chance to eat yet, and I want to so badly, is the Ritz cracker peanut butter Oreo mashup.
Yeah.
Where it's half Oreo, half Ritz sandwich cracker.
Wait, is there peanut butter on it?
Yes. So they have one Oreo cookie with a little bit of cream.
Yep.
One Ritz cracker with a little bit of peanut butter. Married.
Got it.
I want that.
All right. I mean, here's the thing with a lot of these mashups, I'm like, don't knock it to try it.
Exactly.
I mean, do you think like everyone who's making this stuff is high though?
Yes.
Right.
But that's because everybody should be high. The world is a very, very, very tough place. And, I've been sober for 30 plus years. I am not, I wouldn't say I'm pro alcohol. That's up to someone else. That's their choice. But alcohol in and of itself is a very dangerous substance.
I agree.
No one ever did anything but foolishly, dope dial an ex-girlfriend smoking too much pot. A very famous law enforcement person who shall remain nameless, but who started as a beat cop and has transitioned to a leadership role at one of our biggest federal agencies, said to me once, I asked them, I said, weed or alcohol? And he was pro decrim and pro legalization under certain circumstances.
Yeah.
And I said, why? And he said, in all my years, never responded to an automobile accident, a domestic, a robbery, a homicide, nothing involving weed. He said, when people are smoking weed at 2 a.m, you bust down the door, they're pulling bong hits, watching Food Network's How It's Made.
Right. And burning pizza, eating
right.
pizza.
And on booze, and I'm exaggerating to make a point, people are capable of anything.
I agree.
And horrific things happen. And he said that was just his experience. Now, I subsequently have confirmed this with law enforcement anytime I get a chance to ask them, because I happen to be pro-weed. So if this burst of creativity, if the snack convention, Chicago, Illinois has not legalized weed.
They have. Yeah, they have.
Have they?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Every place should. And it is, to me, it's a no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
The state and municipal governments make money off of the taxes. The general populace is happy. It takes weed off the streets that is dosed with other things or is too, it helps avoid, you can't really overdose on weed, but some people have had psychotic events on weed that's been laced with other things.
Right. Or like fentanyl. I mean, people are finding fentanyl
people
in marijuana or cannabis. That's
right.
That's the word. Also, I have a good friend who is like a pioneer in the cannabis industry in California. And she told me that in places where they legalize cannabis, there's almost an immediate decrease in opioid overdoses. Well, I mean like a 70% drop, like something insane.
Yep. Now I will say on the regulatory side, we need to do a better job of making sure that dispensaries are regulated. Colorado, Colorado was the first in the country to legalize.
Yeah, or Oregon. I don't remember which one, but
I forget. One of the first, if not, let's say Colorado. But they are the ones who are doing a huge study on all of this. But a well-regulated, legalized cannabis industry, I think, is a good thing. Let me tell you something. If an 18-year-old in some states can walk into a liquor store and buy a bottle of, 151 rum, that's way more dangerous, in my opinion, than being able to walk into a store and buy $25 or $50 worth of weed.
Well, yes. Can you buy liquor at 18 anywhere?
I think there's something. Louisiana.
I don't know. But the point is that even still, it's like you could do a lot more damage on.
Exactly right.
Drinking. By the way, do you want to know what my mashup is? This is something that I feel like I hope you understand me on this one.
Sure.
Okay. Because my husband thought it was crazy. The issue. Remember, that's what we used to call Josh? The issue.
Yes.
Okay. Cheez-It mixed with M&Ms.
Well, I'm not an M&M guy,
but
but that's totally legit. That's totally legit, because look at all the different Gorp bags out there. They always have M&Ms, and then there was little sesame crackers and other little crunchy tidbits. I'm a big fan of the Japanese snack industry.
Oh, God, me too.
They have a mixed bar snack with 15 different like crispy rice cracker things, and each one different than the other. and there's one that has a sweet chocolatey center in it to put a little bit of that in there, and salt and chocolate.
Yes.
When it's of decent quality.
Yeah,
that's my only issue.
Kinda...
It's my only issue. But I am co-signing your snack, and you can tell your husband he's wrong.
He can go fork himself. The other thing is, if you took the Cheez-It, put peanut butter on it with an M&M. Now, that's really a nice bite, right?
Could we put a bit of like milk chocolate on it, or
yeah. Let's do that instead.
Something nice, because I will tell you my experience with really good chocolate, and I'm not a chocoholic.
Me neither.
I rarely eat it. Same. But when I do, it's high-end milk chocolate, and I'm absolutely nuts for it. I do like all the darks. Mm-hmm. And I do I let it disappear like a lozenge in my mouth, and I breathe it in, and all the notes of leather and blackberry and, all those other things that now we apply wine tasting notes to chocolate and beer and God knows what else. But I am a fan of milk chocolate, and because Milka, that's the German brand that it has that purple and gold label. They're always huge bars of it are always for sale in the duty free, and because I'm an airport guy, that has become I really like their milk chocolate. Final thoughts?
I don't know. Next year we should probably go to Chicago to the snack party or whatever it's called.
I was going to tell you to go fork yourself.
Oh, that too.